2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. They faced off right here last time they met, but the host just couldn't pull out the win. That loss pulls them even in the season series at 1-1. This game will be hard fought on both sides, no doubt.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position, and if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboards.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in the point guard position. Smith kicks to LeBron. Outside Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden to pass to Modiunas. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's sent back by Howard. Pass to Ariza. Houston moving it around. And it's Beverly missing. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Love outside. And stolen by Ariza.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Passes it to Howard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. 3rd in steals. 5th in fast break points. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. They've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And you look at all those steals. They play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving dishes to LeBron. Back to Irving. The 9-foot shot hits the front of the rim and out. Rockets lead by 6. And Beverly kicks to Howard. From about 19 feet. Here's Ariza. And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And Cleveland making a change here. Fry's checked in. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in. And it's Beasley in for Modiunas. And it's Ariza in the corner. From deep, Harden. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. It's Terry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact here. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's LeBron. And it's blocked. Now the pass to McDaniels. This is to Capella. It's stolen by Smith. Irving can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Capella. Got a hand on it. Irving attacking. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's Beasley. Great D that time from James.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley, and it's Beverly in at the point. Smith's shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Golden State, and of course Houston, they're tied right now. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. James Jones, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for Beasley. The Cavaliers trail by 9. The drive by James. Harden with it. Guarded now by Irving. Harden the pass to Beasley. The feed now to Beverly. A 3-ball. But they recover it. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Irving dishes to Jones. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. It's stolen by Ariza. On up the court. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ariza's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Jones. And a switch. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
The drive by LeBron. No luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ariza, right side. Corner shot. Back to Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 9.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Kicks it out to James. LeBron with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The Cavaliers trailed by 13. Irving attacking. Out to Smith. Inside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. McDaniels is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverley. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Houston moving the ball around. And it's Thompson with the jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
Monty Eunice's shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Capella, the pass to Monty Eunice. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Both free throws good from James.
Thank you, Cleveland!
To the paint. Here's Beasley. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Houston on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the...
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Monty Eunice's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
LeBron dishes to Love. Feeds to James. Again, James missing.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the inside. And the rejection by Harden. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Ariza with the stuff.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Timeout call for Rockets.
Well, we all know that #1 overall picks are incredibly valuable. I mean, they can change the course and face of an entire franchise. Last season, the playoffs were full of teams that featured #1 overall picks.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.